What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XPR network today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? It is the 8th day of September, and here we are with about 2 hours left in the day. 6 days, 2 hours left in this week. It's a brand new week here. We're up 9% this week so far. $0.0063 is the price. It's very possible that you found your low, right? There's a few coins that I've been throwing out there that I do believe have found their lows over the past week, and this one could be one of them. What I don't like, and just looking at this so far, is that we have started this week off to such a bullish note already. Typically, I like to see some kind of wick to the downside before we move up. But if we're looking at this in all fairness, you've had some pretty bullish weeks without any wicks or without any kind of significant wicks to the downside at all. So maybe XPR is a little bit different in that aspect. Let's look at the short term stuff. See if we can figure out what direction this thing wants to go, and if it is to the upside. Okay. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good so far. That's a nice look over the past few hours here. 1 hour RSI looks immaculate, really good. Rejecting the oversold zone, getting into the overbought zone, nice and deep, finding support above the oversold zone, getting back deep into that overbought zone there. Love to see it. Very, very good. And if we're looking at this stochastics, you are definitely in the overbought zone, showing strength, getting out of it, coming back into it, getting out of it, into it, out of it, into it. Look, just staying into it here. The MACD is only getting more and more robust, and you are separating from this zero. You look very, very strong right now. Absolutely. Now, will this persist? Will you continue to move like this every hour for the next 100 hours in a row? Probably not. At some point, you got to take a break. Is it here? Do you move up a little bit higher? Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay, so looking at the 4-hour time frame, I would, and look at that. You just look like you're breaking out, man. Can we get this on something with some volume on it? Maybe KuCoin. Let's do KuCoin. Yeah, you're getting decent volume. 1 hour left in this, or 2 hours left in this 4-hour time frame here. Let's take the high to low, and then we'll go from there. It's taking its sweet time loading though, isn't it? Let's just see. I wish. Let's see. We're gonna get the crosshair. Boom, right there, just like that. It's perfect. It's right on there. Let's see. High to a low. All right, so we are just above the 382. Typically, in this kind of environment, I would think you find resistance here and come back either to the 382 or the 236. You are at prior areas of resistance. Maybe you stop right here. Maybe. All right. Let's see. What else could we do? Maybe we'll look at the daily and see if we can derive something else. But just with what we have here, if you do keep moving up, you could go as high as maybe 2069 to 2071, something in that area, find some turbulence, and then probably come back to this area to find support and move up. Or again, maybe you find resistance right now, move down to this 382 area, find support at prior resistance back here, prior support areas back here, something right there at about 0.006. That might be what you do, and then come up, okay? If you persist lower than that, the lowest I'd give you would be the 236 down at 0.058. Okay? I don't think that you go below there, though. I don't think you go below there. I really do think that you found your low and that you're moving up higher. That's nice to see. 4-hour indicators. The RSI is bullish as hell. We love to see it. You were oversold, but you've slowly but steadily gotten into the overbought zone, finding support at the 50, looking good as you're doing it. You kind of shifted from an overall downtrend to a sideways trend, and now you're forming an uptrend here. Very prolonged sideways trend. You were boring. You're moving sideways, kind of down. Now you're looking good. Stochastics look really good. And the MACD, again, you're getting that separation from the zero, not just on the 1 hour, but on the 4-hour time frame as well. The last time that you were this far above the zero, you had a nice, spectacular move over about a week there. That's good to see. Might you be moving higher? Let's look at this on the daily time frame. So again, and that I like that high to low there. We're going to take this high to low real quick. And for a long time, I didn't want this low to be incorporated in the fibs, but if, in all fairness, looking at this here, it actually does respect these fibs pretty well. It has respected these fibs pretty well. And if we're looking at this here, I mean, you stopped right there at your golden ratio. I mean, it looks perfect. It looks pretty damn perfect as far as respect goes. So we're going to go with it. I want to take this low to high right here. Come on now. Low to high. And we are finding support right at the 382. Immaculate support, you guys. Yeah, wow. I am absolutely confident you found your low. Yeah, XPR. If you move lower, man, 0058, 006, you're at 0063 now. I doubt you go below 0058, man. You look great. You look fantastic. Yeah, you do want to move up. I think so. When this thing moves up, it moves up at a pretty fast pace. It moves up at a decent pace. What's XPR's market cap? Not XRP, sorry. Habits. Habits there. 176 million. I don't like the volume. 3.6 million is not a lot of volume for this kind of a move. And with that, you might see a little bit of volatility. You might pull back a little bit. But at the same time, I guess volume's not really necessary until you're breaking out. Like, yes, you're breaking out of this downtrend, but when you're breaking out of this overall consolidation phase, that's when it's more necessary. I'd like to see some volume come in when you're at those 007 levels and beyond. Okay, so you're getting there, but not there yet. So even though it's not ideal, I don't think it's a requirement, right? And what would ideal volume be? It'd be about like 17 to $20 million in volume. Eh, maybe like $15 million or more, something like that. 13 million, something more though, something a lot more than what we're seeing here. Um, Decent though, pretty decent. I like it. I like it a lot. I want to look at these indicators on the daily time frame. Daily RSI is spectacular. We love it. Yeah, great. Great, good stuff. Stochastics look good. MACD finding support right where you want to find it. A little bit deeper below the zero, but that's okay. That's totally fine. Yeah, looking good, man. Looking really, really good. This is the real deal for XPR, you guys. Now, what I will say, not financial advisor, not a financial advisor. I probably should have said this more in the beginning. XPR is notorious for these kind of volatile days, right? Where you'll move up and then you'll move down the next day, or you'll have a big wick. So if we do come down to 0059, if we do come down to 0058, that's okay. It's still got its low. All these good things are still going to happen. But damn if you don't look good right here. An hour and 46 minutes left in this day too. I have a hard time seeing you come all the way back down by the end of the day. Bitcoin's even coming back up, man. I thought that we'd been moving down going into the end of the day here, but hey, that's not bad. I'm getting a scam call, I think. Hold on, you guys. Let me just make sure it's not. I've been waiting for a phone call from someone important, actually. Just hold on. Yeah, it's a scam. It's a scam and a half.
Hi, this is Cynthia Davis. Did you ask me to call you back? Do you remember?
Hi, Cynthia Davis. No, please get effed. I can't curse because I'm on my YouTube channel. Thank you. They stopped. They're trying to record my voice. All right. They stopped. They're trying to record my voice, man. Had to stop there. I answered. I don't normally answer those calls, man, but they. I'm expecting a call from someone whose number I don't have actually, but it just happened to be on this video. Anyways, not Bitcoin. We're looking at XPR. Sorry, XPR on the daily time frame. Things look great. I very much do believe you're moving higher. You just consolidated for a long time since August 10th of this year. You're looking like you want to break out now here a month later. Good, spectacular. Weekly time frame here. If we're looking at this from a high to a low. Dude, look at that, man. You bounced right off the golden ratio. High to low, came down to the golden ratio, bounced there, and then continued to move up. 0063. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Looking really good. Yeah. You're on your way to 1 cent, to 1.6 cent, to 3.5 cent, even above that. I really do believe that you could see prices all the way up at 5 cent. And the reason why, again, if we're looking at this, it looks just like some kind of giant W. You've got this long phase down, little W shape right there. And typically these W's don't stop until you're right above where the W started. So that 2618 right there being at 5.37 cents, that might be a perfect area to stop at. The fact that you found significance here, first off, you found resistance at your golden ratio. Then you came up and you found support at your golden ratio. I wouldn't be surprised if you went all the way up to your 1.618, which is at 1.66 cents. It's so serendipitous, these numbers, man. Which, how much of a growth would that be from here? I mean, yeah, man. By the end of October, you should be up another 158%. I wouldn't be surprised if you're up more than that, though. You could be at 2 to 2.6 cents, and even higher by the end of October. Certainly, I think that at least, or at most, by the end of this year, you'd be at 5.3 cents. But this thing can take off in a very short amount of time. You could be up there by the end of October for sure. But 5.3 cents sounds about right to me, man. That's your next destination. So whether it's by the end of the year, by the end of October, somewhere there. Obviously, if you're here by the end of October, you've got higher to go by the end of the year. I don't think that you'll consolidate like you have been over here. But the 1618 is the next target area. That's at 1.66 cents right here at your golden ratio, right here at prior resistance there, prior even like closing support there. Makes sense that you'd stop there. That's my expectation. If we take a high here to a low there, it's kind of in a weird spot to stop. Maybe even go a little bit higher. Maybe you go to 1.9 cents, just above the golden ratio. I would think that that more likely happens rather than stopping below it, personally. So 1.66, 1.9, something like that. That's where I think you're going to go. And then you'll consolidate a little bit, and then you'll continue to rally. You probably do see 5.3 cents by the end of the year. Looking at the stochastics, very bullish on the weekly time frame. MACD is bullish as hell on the weekly time frame. The RSI is unbeatable as well. This thing looks very well postured to see some dramatically higher prices. I don't really have anything else that I want to say, so I'll probably just end it there. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.